Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to be playing Clan Generator again on Beetle Clan. So we're going to click continue. Okay, we're at 12 moons. Let's time skip to the next moon, where we will get 2 more apprentices. Beetle Clan finds Crab just outside her 2-legged nest and makes her an offer. Though Crab asks a few questions about Leaf Bear, sickness, and injury, she is persuaded that clan life is worth it. Toadsmoke was seen touching noses with a rogue. Scandalous. The clan has encountered Alistair. Puristar gazes down proudly upon Codypaw. He has spent his whole apprenticeship helping the clan, and so he is named Codyfield after his patience. Hazypaw's mentor is Sunnyback. Brambleclaw's mentor is Silent Spore. So we have 2 new apprentices. While on patrol, Hazypaw notices some suspicious paw prints in the mud by the short grass. Following the trail with his nose to the ground, Hazypaw doesn't see the blow coming. He hauls him to his feet, squealing with pain, and runs for home. Hazypaw got a torn pelt. On this dry morning, the patrol heads out to practice tunnel navigation. There's an old, long-abandoned badger set that's perfect for apprentices, big enough to not be claustrophobic, but with plenty of crisscrossed, overlapping tunnels. Bramblepaw carefully practices paddling around in the pitch black, in the dim where the light from the entrance still reaches, with his eyes shut, all of it. It's definitely easier and bigger burrows than the ones rabbits make, and it's good to train where no one can see his face plant into the walls. Now I'm going to send Pebble Laurel on patrol. As the plantain starts to choke off the paths the clan uses to get about, fueled by Greenleaf, it's a great time to clean up the paths and bring a good harvest home. Plantain was gathered. So, Crab is a female, which means she can have a mate. Soleil is also. I only do the ones that have the squiggly lines and not the rough angles, so Crab and Sunnyback are mates. I think Soleil already had a mate, maybe? Yeah. Silent Spore. Toadsmoke claims to be able to speak to dogs. Pebble Laurel chases Kits out of her den. Sunnyback taunted a dog stuck behind a 2-leg fence. Hazypaw has a nightmare involving a 2-leg trap. Interesting. Clear Kate is eavesdropping on Sunnyback. Okay, let's time skip to the next moon. No matter how much Beetle Clan searches, they can't find a hair on Alistair's pelt. Codyfield feels relieved at the lack of pain in his head. His headache seems to have finally gone away. Hornetpaw's an apprentice. Hornetpaw's mentor is Puristar. Clearpaw's mentor is Spindledream. And Berrypaw's mentor is Crab. eyes glowing with the last rays of the sunset, the small hunting party heads out into the gathering dusk. Hazy Paw tries to show off, but it screws up the coordination of the entire patrol. Wonderful. Great job, Hazy Paw. We're gonna invite Alistair again. Let's time skip to the next moon. My cat is also on my lap and purring. Beetle Clan does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Alistair is surprised to have been sought out specifically by Beetle Clan. They're no stranger to living in groups, but all this code business sounds awfully complicated. Eventually, Alistair comes around and accompanies the Beetle Clan cats back to camp. Magpie Branch fought a rogue, Cocoa Puff. The clan has encountered Cocoa Puff. Puma Star almost lost a life recently. Pebble can't find Spindle Dream anywhere. Spindle's Dream saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. That's probably where she is, in Two Lake Place. That's why Pebble can't find her. Bonewish ate a mouse while out on patrol. Crab leaps into a pile of fallen leaves. Sunnyback wonders if kitty pet life is really so bad. Hornet Paw cleans the clearing of fallen leaves. Bear Paw is thinking about Dusty River. So Clear Paw's mentor isn't available. The patrol wants to hold a training session for Hazy Paw. They decide to focus on how best to hide within the tall grass. Hazy Paw listens carefully as Sunnyback explains how to move through the grass unseen and undetected. I guess we're gonna send Clear Paw with Toad Smoke. The patrol comes across a large rat. The patrol misses the rat, and their confidence is shaken. The patrol comes across a Log Clan apprentice, waiting quietly at the border. When the apprentice notices the patrol, they press themselves to the ground, begging to join Beetle Clan. I'm gonna proceed. The patrol brings the apprentice back to camp. However, Beetle Clan doesn't want to sully relations with Log Clan, and the apprentice is escorted home. Relations with Log Clan have remained neutral. We just keep bringing apprentices home, and then they go back to their clan. We probably shouldn't invite Cocoa Puff here. Maybe later. Okay, let's time skip to Moon 16. Magpie Branch is no longer all scraped up. Berry Paw finds a loner offering healing skills in exchange for shelter. The new medicine cat is welcomed into the clan. Egret joined the clan. Your clan's reputation toward outsiders has improved. Okay, so we have a new medicine cat. A loyal, great climber, and good swimmer. Okay, our whole, thing here is full. We have 20 cats and 3 dead cats. Okay, let's time skip to the next moon. Moon 17. Magpie Branch received a present, gold feathers, from Puma Star. Egret wonders if she might need to consult with Medicine Cat from another clan. Pebble Laurel's mangled leg has become infected and swollen. Cleopatra was loitering around Whisper Clan's border, looking for a specific cat. So Cleopatra was looking for a Whisper Clan cat. Cleopatra spies a fat rabbit on the other side of the Volclan border, attempting an opportunity to be sure, but it may not be wise to hunt on a different clan's territory. Cleopatra pounces without hesitation. She glances around, rabbit hanging from her muzzle, but it seems there aren't any Volclan cats nearby. Cleopatra trots back over the border, her prize in tow and transgression unnoticed. A medium amount of prey is brought to camp. Let's send our new Medicine Cat out on patrol. Leaffall holds the last chances to stock up on herbs that will die off in leaf bare, and Egret heads out to gather fresh mallow for the stores. Mallow is gathered. Silent Spore wants to critique Cody Field's fighting techniques. Soleil recently reported the scent of rogues in their territory. Maybe it was Cocoa Puff. Maybe that was the rogue that she scented. Spindledream is worried Bramblepaw is overworking himself. Bonewish is feeling happy. Bramblepaw is reenacting a move that he saw Alistair do. Berrypaw has a hard time keeping up with his training. Maybe Berrypaw should become a medicine cat. But we already have 2 medicine cats. Let's try to befriend Volclan. Well, actually, let's try to befriend Whisper Clan. And then we're inviting Cocoa Puff into the clan. Okay, let's time skip to Moon 18. Cocoa Puff is surprised to have been sought out specifically by Beetle Clan. Eventually, he comes around and accompanies the Beetle Clan cats back to camp. Spindledream recovered from right cough. That's good. Because Spindledream has an apprentice. Crab and Sunnyback broke up. Pumastar calls the clan to a meeting and declares Hazy Paw to be a warrior. He is now called Hazy Claw and is celebrated for his strategy. On this dry morning, the patrol heads out to practice tunnel navigation. There's an odd, long-abandoned badger set that's perfect for apprentices, but big enough not be claustrophobic, but with plenty of crisscrossed, overlapping tunnels. Beardpaw asks Crab why they learned all this. Once, Crab explains, their clan starved through a leaf bare. All the glass had died, and cats chewed on snow just to have something in their bellies. The only cat able to hunt was an overlooked warrior, lithe, small, and blind. For her, the tunnels opened like a flower full of prey. She was their savior, and they must never forget. The patrol comes across a Whisper Clan apprentice, waiting quietly at their border. When the apprentice notices the patrol, they press themselves to the ground, begging to join Beetle Clan. Let's see if the apprentice finally stays this time. The patrol brings the apprentice back to camp. However, Beetle Clan doesn't want to sully relations with Whisper Clan. Relations with Whisper Clan have remained neutral. As she heads out to gather cobwebs, Egret thinks about the dream she had last night. Was it sent by Star Clan? It definitely distracts her from her hunt for cobwebs, but Egret uses the time by herself to put her thoughts in order. The sign from her ancestors will need acting upon, and she returns to camp to assemble the leader and deputy. Pebble Laurel is proudly watching Bramblepaw plan how to hunt down a creature she made up. Spindledream wonders what living with two legs must be like. Bonewish saw a yappy dog. Bramblepaw tries to do too much at once and defeatedly asks Clearpaw for help. Bramblepaw was probably trying to find the prey that Pebble Laurel made up. Berrypaw saw a pair of two legs near camp today. Okay. Moon 19. Toadsmoke has yellow cough. Sunnyback's tail is badly injured by a dog. Pebble Laurel died from an infection. Bramblepaw earns his warrior name, Bramblehiss. Hornet Chirp has gotten her warrior name. Hazy Claw feels numb with grief when he hears what happened to Pebble Laurel. He can hardly imagine a world without his parents' love and support. In the following days, he visits her grave, gazing blankly, unmoving, at the ground for hours on end. So Pebble Laurel died from infection. Let's see, do we have any apprentices? Clearpaw. The patrol comes across a Log Clan apprentice, waiting quietly at the border. When the apprentice notices the patrol, they press themselves to the ground, begging to join Beetle Clan. The patrol brings the apprentice back to camp, where she is accepted into the clan. Finally, Snowy Paw joins the clan. Relations with Log Clan have risen. Okay, Snowy Paw. Next moon she will be able to take a mate. She is cunning, a picky nest builder, and oddly observant. We're gonna befriend Log Clan again. Let's time skip to moon 20. Beetle Clan has no deputy. Yellow Cough has killed Toadsmoke. Toadsmoke is dead. Our deputy is dead. Rubriar is caught outside of the clan's territory. Sunnyback's poor mango tail is swollen and hot to the touch. Cody Field saved Twig from a dog but was barely even hurt. Clear Sheep becomes a warrior, Berry Speck becomes a warrior, and Snowy Glint becomes a warrior. Silent Spore can be deputy. So can Rhubriar, Magpie Branch, Spindle Dream, Crab, Sunnyback. So these 6 cats, are choices for deputy. I kind of like the idea of Crab becoming Crabstar. I'm just gonna make Crab the deputy. Soleil sneezes when a snowflake landed on her nose. Twig plans to visit the medicine cat. Bonewish pulls pranks and blames it on the apprentices. Wait, there are no apprentices. Sunnyback is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Codyfield wants to critique Sunnyback's fighting techniques. Beersbeck draws blood during battle training and coldly says it wasn't an accident. Well, that's not good. It's gathered. Let's see. I think some cats are able to take mates now that they are 12 moons old. Hornet, Chirp, Clear Sheep, and Snowy Glint. Clear Sheep and Bramblehiss or Clear Sheep and Codyfield could become mates. It would be better if Hornet Chirp and Hazy Claw were mates because they're close in age. And Clear Sheep and Bramblehiss. Okay, Logclan is our ally again. Let's time skip to the next moon. Crab and Sunnyback are mates. Alistair fought a rogue, and while he drove the trespasser away, he needed to be rushed to the medicine cat den afterwards. The clan has encountered Frost. Frost is wondering about the new cats. Edgar is helping out in the medicine cat den. She's already a medicine cat. Alistair is eavesdropping on Twig. Soleil recounts the gathering for Egret and her patients. So Egret didn't go to the gathering? Rhubriar had a nice chat with the loner outside clan territory. Codyfield offered to stick his nose into a fox den to check if the fox is still there. That's dangerous. Hazelclaw finds Hornet Chirp annoying. Beeryspeck chats with Egret about what it's like to be a medicine cat. I just realized that Silent Spore had heterochromia. I didn't realize that until now. I'm not going to invite Frost in. Okay, let's time skip to moon 22. Pumastar remembers every cat she's missed. Egret is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Soleil recently reported the scent of rose. Maybe frost in the territory. Trig is wondering if kitty pet life is really so bad. Okay, we're gonna befriend Whisper Clan. And let's time skip to the next moon. Moon 23. Egret heads out on an herb gathering patrol, searching for the evergreen, ever-reliable horsetail to harvest for the herb stores. Horsetail was gathered. Soleil daydreams about being a warrior in Leopard Clan. Trig saw some wandering two-legs today. Rubriar spends time with a grieving clanmate today. Magpie Branch is worried others are judging him. Spindle Dream saw a kitty pet with no fur at all. Hornet Chirp thinks Puma Star could be leading the clan better. Snowy Glint saw some wandering two-legs today. Hornet Chirp can have a mate, and Clear Sheep can have a mate. I feel like it would be better for a Hornet Chirp to be mates with Hazy Claw, because they're about the same age. And Clear Sheep and Bramble Hiss. Okay, Whisper Clan is our ally now, so all we have to do is befriend Vol Clan. And let's invite Frost in. Okay, let's time skip to the next moon, Moon 24. Frost is surprised to have been sought out, specifically by Beetle Clan. Eventually, Frost comes around and accompanies the Beetle Clan cats back to camp. Bone Rush has moved on from Toad Smoke. Codyfield, Snowy Glint, Soleil, Magpie Branch, Frost, and Berry Speck are taken away by Two Legs. Frost just joined the clan. Crab was seen touching noses with someone from Vol Clan. So we lost all of these cats. We're gonna have to try to get them back. Who should I try to get back first? I don't know. Let's check on these cats. Soleil is debating swimming to cool down. Magpie Branch is stretching out. Frost hopes her friends from Beetle Clan are doing okay. Codyfield is listening to the woes of a fellow clanmate. Berry Speck is waiting for Hornet Chirp to return to camp. Snowy Glint thought she spotted Clear Sheep while wandering around earlier. Slate Star is sharing fresh kill with Dusty River. Toad Smoke is judging a code breaker. Pebble Laurel is watching Beetle Clan, ready to send an omen. Dusty River is watching over Trig. Crab had a nice chat with a loner outside clan territory. Egret is running low on mass bile. Alistair hisses at Clear Sheep when she asks him about where he used to live. Trig and Rubriar both saw scary dogs today. Spindle Dream finds Cocoa Puff annoying. Bonewish wonders how Cocoa Puff is doing. Okay, we reached another 12 moons. We're at 24 moons. So I'll make another video tomorrow on Clangen. Bye.